Welcome to my tutorial number 6 on signals and systems. Now in this video, I will discuss one problem from GATE 2020 paper, and you see this problem is related to the signals, and it is processed by one filter, low pass filter. Okay, and you see here the xt is a modulated signal. Xt is mt times cos 2 pi fct. So mt is modulating signal and cos 2 pi fct is a carrier signal. So message is modulated by this carrier signal, and carrier frequency is given as 1 megahertz, and message signal is again cos signal. For cos 1000 pi t means 2 pi fmt, so it is 500 hertz signal. Okay, so that modulated signal is here. This is again passed through again demodulator, and before that it is multiplied. So first it is multiplied with this cos signal, the cos of 2 pi fc plus 40 t. So frequency is 40 hertz higher compared to your actual carrier frequency. It is multiplied with this one, and then it is passing through a low pass filter with the bandwidth 510 hertz. So positive negative, if you consider, it is minus 510 to plus 510 with amplitude 1. Okay, so this is the ideal low pass filter. The cutoff frequency is 510 hertz. Then question is, what is the output of this low pass filter? So we can tackle this problem in a systematic way, and it is again very straightforward problem. So just see how to proceed. So what we will do, we will consider this xt first of all. So xt, mt is first given. What is mt? Mt I can write, it is 4 cos 1000 pi t. So that we can write in this form, 4 cos 2 pi fm is the frequency in hertz, and that is t. So if you compare these two, so 2 pi fm equals to 1000 pi cancel out, no? So if you compare this one with this one, so 2 pi fm equals to 1000 pi. So pi is getting cancelled out. So fm is 1000 by 2, means 500 hertz. So this is the frequency of the message signal. Now, what is your modulated signal, xt? So xt is mt times cos 2 pi fct, and where fc is given as 1 megahertz, means 10 to the power 6 hertz. So it is too high compared to message signal, right? It is 2000 times higher, right? Now if I consider, if I replace this thing mt, and again if I multiply this one, so here, so this is, suppose it at this end you will get x1t after multiplication. Okay, so what is your x1t, right? So this x1t is this xt times this cos 2 pi fc plus 40t, right? This is your this one. So I can replace xt by this one mt, and everything will replace, and mt is given by this one. So mt is 4 cos 2 pi fmt, and this is then multiplied with cos 2 pi fct, then this one is multiplied cos 2 pi fc plus 40, that t. Okay, so first what we'll do, we'll consider this one. Okay, so we'll consider this thing as it is a 4 times, this is your cos, so I can take 2 here, 2 pi fmt, and 2 times this cos 2 pi fct into cos 2 pi fc plus 40t. Now 2 cos a cos b, that you can replace by cos a plus b. So you know that 2 cos a cos b is simply cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. Okay, so if you compute these two, so you will get 2. So one is addition, one is subtraction, right? So I'll go, so you will see this answer will be the 920. This is b is given, so that will check. So what is happening, this x1t, so 2 that cos 2 pi fmt is there, and that one is replaced by addition and subtraction cos of 2 pi, okay, fc. So you see 2 fc plus 40, no, because fc plus 40 is 2 fc plus 40, that is t, plus again cos 2 pi, and fc plus 40 minus fc is fc is cancel out, so only 40, 2 pi times 40t, right? So now if I expand it, what you'll get, this cos 2 pi fm t, and again cos 2 pi 2 fc plus 40, that is t, then again 2 cos 2 pi fm t, and cos 2 pi into 40t, right? So again, in similar way, from here you will get addition and subtraction, fine. So this is larger frequency, so with respect to this one we will compute. So this I can write this cos, so that will be higher frequency side, okay, that we can ignore right now, but again we will keep it right now, okay. So what you will get, this 2 pi, addition of these two is 2 fc plus fm plus 40, that is t, plus cos 2 pi, this is 2 fc minus fm plus 40, that is t, is correct. And next one, because this from this one, is it cos, sorry, cos, this is 2 pi, and fm plus 40t, and one is cos 2 pi fm minus 40t. So you can understand the frequencies, okay. So here frequency is this one, so this is the frequency, the first this signal 2 fc plus fm plus 40, and this signal is 2 fc minus fm plus 40, and this signal is having the frequency fm plus 40, and this is your fm minus 40. And remember, fc is given as 1 megahertz, and fm is given as 500 hertz. Okay, now we wish to draw the spectrum of this one, and you know that for a single frequency cos omega naught t, okay, so if it is simple cos omega naught means 2 pi f naught t, its spectrum, its Fourier transform will have two components, no, one is here, other one is here, and that will be at f naught and minus f naught in linear frequency. I'm going for linear frequency because it is given in linear frequency, hertz. So there you will get a del function. So this is pi, or simple, I can consider half. This magnitude is not important. So okay. So this is one impulse function located at f naught and is minus f naught, and that is corresponding to this cos 2 pi f naught t. Clear? So now I wish to draw this one. So this is your linear frequency f. So first signal. So this is suppose 1 megahertz. This is suppose 2 megahertz. Okay, and this is suppose 500 hertz. Okay, suppose it is, so it is too far away. Okay, this 1 megahertz. Anyway, we'll show in that way. So this is suppose minus 500 hertz, and it is far away. This is minus 1 megahertz, and that one is minus 2 megahertz. Okay, now we'll try to plot. The first signal will have two components. It is at 2fc plus fm plus 40. So 2fc is 2 megahertz plus fm means 500 and plus 40 something here. Okay, so I can have a spike here, and corresponding is left side. This is for first, this one. Okay, and then this one 2fc minus fm, that could be here. Okay, could be here, this two, and then this is also done. Then it is cos 2 pi fm plus 40. Fm is 500, 540 is could be here. Okay, so 540 is here, so that is one. It is around 540. Okay, at minus 540 is here. Okay, and the last one, this one, it is fm minus 40, means 500 minus 40 is 460. It will be here, and 460 it could be here, minus 460. Now you have a filter, and that cutoff frequency is 510. Okay, so 510 is here, minus 510. And after this, right? So if this is your low pass filter, and within this low pass band, you are having only these two signals, this signal and this signal, and that is corresponding to this only. Okay, so in your output yt, you will get only this component cos of 2 pi fm minus 40t. On all others will be rejected, because it is a low pass filter. Only low frequency within that band it will be allowed to pass. So 460 hertz signal can pass through, that is corresponding to cos 2 pi fm minus 40t. So your output yt will be simply cos 2 pi, and fm is 500 minus 40t. So that means 460 into 2, so it is a cos 920 pi t. Okay, so that is the answer. So answer is B. That is the correct answer. So it's very simple. So uh, you should understand how modulation is done. Every time, whenever a carrier signal is multiplied, spectrum is shifted to the high frequency range. So first modulation, the spectrum will come around this FC, means 1 megahertz range. Then again, if you multiply with the carrier, but with some offset frequency, it's 40, it is fine. Then again it is translated. One is going to right side, other one is coming to left side. Okay, so better that if you should expand the signal in proper way, if it is sinusoidal given, then you see within the low pass filter what are the components, and those components you will keep it, and rest component you will reject it, and then that will be your final answer. Okay, this is the simple strategy we can take. I hope you have understood this one, and you will be able to solve similar problems. And keep on watching my video, and if you like, please subscribe. I'll be discussing more problems. Thank you.